Alright guys, back again for your favorite chart of all time. I know you all love the SPY so much, and it is the most unmanipulated stock in the market, and that's why we all love it. Um, Joking, extremely joking. Let's see what we're looking at right here. Okay, so right now what I see, I had a little wedge kind of drawn for it, and it broke the wedge on the downside. Let's see if we can get closer first. Okay, so it broke the wedge on the downside, just to show you guys how these things kind of work out. Now this could have went anywhere. It could have broke out up, down, not sideways, but up, down. You see how it pretty much went to where we wanted it to go? Down at, technically at 30, 396.12, then it went to 397. 390, that's pretty on the dot from 406 down to 396. And let's see the days, 1217 to 1222. Okay, so that's about 5 days. Fun reference buying if you do paper trade SPY contracts. I don't like dailies. You should definitely do weeklies. Put some time on there. Some people go crazy and they go like a month out. But what I was trying to say is that if it would have broke up, which when this was going on, everybody thought that that's what it was going to do. I did too, but I should have known better. That's a triple top, and not only that, that's just like it's giving you a lot of signs that it's not going to break that. But it could have went either way. It could have went either way. At the end of the day, no position was taken because I wanted a break above it, confirmation, which means a back test, and then you break above that last, day that you settled up there at 413, then we would have been talking fulfilling the dream to 421, right? Right now it's a little bit sideline, okay? A little bit sideline. But that's fine. So again, we broke down here out of this. And technically you could say it has more room to go. Some people might say maybe it's done. Either way, let's see if we can find another chart out of this though, because there is nothing telling me that it wants to bounce back up. However, I think I just found one. And this is kind of out of a bigger one. You see, like from right here all the way to, I guess you can kind of go like that. Right there, right? And then you use the bottom one that's already here. So you could say that it technically broke out of that. But we need to see what's going to happen because right now it's not showing it on here. I don't know why it doesn't show on here, but the 200 day, the 200 moving average, right? That 397, 396 range where it's at, that basically is where that moving averages. And what typically happens is it hits that and then it'll have a bounce. Now, if you're bearish and you think it's going to go down, you want that to bounce and then come back down, test it again, and then break through. Then we're talking lows, which is fine. So instead of making money on the way up, we make money on the way down. Now, if it hits that bounce and you come back up and you do some craziness, right? Which is, the market is definitely capable of craziness if you have any experience in it right now. Um, where do you want to go? Long term, man, you really want to get back above where a 413 is. You want to get back in the 400s, 410s, 409s, but you really want to get that 413 back. But in the short term of what we're looking at, you have a bounce and then you get back above 400, which it was at today. It bounced, in that 400 range. I believe in after, right there, 399.73, 440. You get back above that, and then you close above 440 tomorrow, then in the short term, then we're talking about like a little, you got some to the upside. Fun thing to know: Nvidia, they had their earnings today. All I know is that the bad boy was up about 10%. So that's definitely gonna help these markets out. Another thing is they had the FOMC meetings today, the minutes, not the meeting. What that is if you ever hear people talk about Jerome Powell or rate hikes or anything like that, that all happens when the FOMC happens. And the minutes is just like what these nerds talked about during the meeting. Um, whether we're in favor of a 25, 50%, whatever. Either way, it's just information that can be given out and released to influence what they're going to do in the market. And when this one came out, it influenced it greenly, okay? Because they were talking about instead of a 50 basis point, A lot of people were in favor of a 25 basis point. Either way, just know that the information came out and the market reacted green to it. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what we have about this right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see it again above that 440 level. That's what we need to watch for tomorrow. I think that this is going to reverse, right? Because I just think that based off those short squeeze plays they have in the market, just there's something going on that tells me that they want this to continue going. Not only that, but the SVXY, remember our indicator on if this thing is really going to run or not. 63.14, that level. Okay, it's still very, 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 very close to that level. Okay, and one close above 63.14, and you're back in the run. Okay, so just watch that. We'll watch that. We'll update the spy. We'll update the spy daily because that's important. Again, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. If not, it's cool. I'll see you guys later.